All right, I'm gonna throw out a quick live stream this morning. I don't expect everybody to join in, so Dave, make sure you catch it later. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. The adventure is going to begin here very soon. I have gone ahead and sort of jumped into the deep end of the pool and have ordered a new top piece, a new center body piece, and this new base piece for the Mavic Pro. That will show up end of November, 1st of December. So just a heads up, we should see at least starting in January the Mavic Pro start, I guess, getting new components and coming together and getting put together. Um, wow, it's Friday. My talking sense is off. But in any case, the one thing that I was going to point out to everybody, if anybody wants to help out and contribute anything to this project, I was going to let you know that the stuff that is needed for this thing is actually pretty cheap. I know that Chris Hope has already chimed in and donated about $30 for a new arm. And just to let you guys know, whenever you order these things, the motor, the arm, the antenna, all of the wiring, everything is in this. It all comes as one piece, including the back ones. The back ones, they all come as one piece. So as an example over here, when you order them, it's just all one component. And they're not that expensive. I mean, they're $30 a piece, roughly. The front ones are 32, the back ones are 30. The only other oddball things that I need is a cooling fan. I need I guess the original compass, and obviously I need a power board because the other one is mangled. So what I'm going to do is, in case anybody has an interest in contributing to the drone, if you guys want to buy a part or whatever, I'm going to put a list in this video of the components that are, I guess, outstanding, stuff that still need. And if anybody has an interest in being able to contribute to some of that, then I'll put a link to my PayPal in there. Feel free to either contribute the funds or purchase it yourself if you want to. And each time the new parts come in, I'll make sure that I post a video and give credit to everybody that has contributed to the drone. As for right now, the question in everybody's mind, of course, is does it work? With Ken's drone, we had the ability to see that at a minimum the drone would fly. This one, we have no idea. Honestly, there's no guarantees whatsoever that after I replace this body and put that board in the new frame, that it'll function. We have our fingers crossed. There is no damage to that board that I can see visually. And I even pulled off the base piece to look at the board on both sides, and I don't see any damages or cracks. So once I get it in the new frame, and I can start kind of eyeballing other things that may or may not be there, I'll start putting it together. Now, obviously, I'm not going to ask anybody to buy a gimbal. It's $148 is the cheapest one I've been able to find. And so I don't think I'd wish that on anybody. That one I'll probably just save up for as best I can. But for the rest of the components, I mean, you know, like the fan is $15, the compass is $9, the power module is $9. I mean, we're not talking like massive, huge funds. I'll put the links out there if you guys have an interest. You're more than welcome to contribute. Also, the other thing I will ask is if anybody has one of these that wrecked or that's gone or that they lost and they have components lying around, like a battery or a charger or something like that. If you have any things that are lying around that you can't use, please let me know. I know that this is all I got. I got the drone, I got the remote, I got one good set of blades. I've got two blades here, but unfortunately they're kind of questionable. I did get the adapter cable. And I got this great spare arm that just kind of came off. But in any case, if anybody has any extra components, please let me know. I know that I did have one of the people had sent me this really nice case to be able to put the drone in. So once I get her in her new body, and I know that it's all kind of clean, I will start putting her in the case to keep her safe. Because I really am anxious to see whether or not I can make this thing fly. The Phantom 4 was a challenge in the sense that I had to sort of fix parts that I knew worked but needed to be better. This one, on the other hand, this is raising the dead, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, please let me know. Feel free to like, comment, etc. You can email me at doomer1@gmail.com, and let me know if there's anything that you guys have an interest in contributing, or if you have any extra parts lying around. By all means, I'm always interested in any assistance I can get. Again, the body pieces are ordered, so she will get a brand new body. Those will show up probably closer to December. And depending on holidays and how much time I have, if I can't get her in the new body immediately, I will most definitely start the project in January to get her into her new frame and start putting this one back together, because this is going to be a ton of fun that's a feature. This is going to be a ton of fun to put back together, and I really look forward to it. So keep an eye out. Thank you very much for chiming in. I appreciate everybody taking the time to listen this morning. And like I said, the adventure begins. We will start piecing together the components and collecting the things that we need for the Mavic, based off of what I can see and what I know right now. I will let you guys know if anything changes or if anything else comes up. Other than that, have yourself an awesome weekend. Be sure, if you don't already do this, 100 The Farm is where Ken works at. They've got a website, and if you get a chance at noon, Ken gets on the radio on a country western station, and for 1 hour plays music that has absolutely nothing to do with country western. He always has a theme. It's always great stuff. I highly recommend chiming in and checking out the show. So if you have the opportunity to pick up the stream, log in on your computer, log in on your phone, and check out Ken's noon show. It's a really funny thing. I always love it. It's always entertaining, and of course, we all love Ken. So as for this one, we will continue on. And again, thank you for Chris for leaving that sticky stuff on the screen. Of course, I stuck it back on there just for right now, but because that's the reason why it's got all the bubbles on it. But I can't thank you enough for leaving that on there, because that was a great peel for Dana. I greatly appreciate it, sir. And other than that, have a wonderful weekend, gang, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye. See, now what I do is I push the end button right here, and then nothing happens for like 5 minutes, and people are sitting there going, what in the heck?